Hello, friends. My name is Manus MacLean, and I'm the co-founder of Brain Drain Unlimited Foundation, also known as braindrain.org. Together with my co-founder, Konstantin Samalyev, we started this foundation with a simple but powerful conviction. The world cannot afford to waste the brilliance of people displaced by war and crisis. Thank you for giving some of your time. Today I want to share a story, a vision, and a challenge, and invite you to join us in building something extraordinary. First, the problem. Every day around the world, highly educated professionals are forced to flee. They escape war zones, political repression, collapsing economies, or targeted persecution. They carry with them advanced degrees, years of experience, and a burning desire to contribute. Yet when they reach safety, they often find doors closed. Instead of healing patients, doctors drive taxis. Instead of designing bridges, engineers wash dishes. Instead of researching cures, scientists stock shelves. This isn't tragic for them. It's tragic for all of us. The United States has a critical shortage of skilled professionals. Our hospitals need physicians. Our universities need researchers. Our companies need engineers and innovators. And yet, the very people who could fill those gaps are left underemployed, sometimes permanently sidelined. Economists call this a brain drain, talent lost to the world. At Brain Drain Unlimited, we believe in flipping that equation. We call it brain gain. Our solution. That's why Konstantin and I built braindrain.org. Our mission is simple but powerful: to help displaced professionals integrate and immigrate into the U.S. workforce through employment-based pathways. We specialize in visas like the EB-1 for extraordinary ability, the EB-2 national interest waiver, O-1 visas for individuals with exceptional skills, and other legal channels designed to bring top talent into the United States. But our work goes beyond paperwork. We sit with our clients. We help them tell their professional story. We gather documentation, connect them with employers, guide them through every form, and prepare them for interviews. We provide the scaffolding so that they can climb again and return to their profession with dignity. Imagine a cardiologist practicing medicine again. Imagine an engineer designing critical infrastructure. Imagine a scientist resuming groundbreaking research. This is not imagination. This is happening. And with your help, it can happen at scale. Why support us? Now let me share why braindrain.org deserves your support. Reason 1, extraordinary return on investment. A donation to us isn't charity, it's a multiplier. When you give $1,000, it helps us advance a case. That case, if successful, unlocks a professional career that may generate $80,000, $120,000, even $150,000 a year in contributions to the U.S. economy. Taxes, innovation, leadership, community impact, all made possible because someone like you said yes. That's not just giving, that's investing in human capital. Reason 2, we fill a gap that no one else fills. Most nonprofits serve refugees through resettlement and immediate needs. Law firms serve wealthy clients. Almost no one helps highly skilled, conflict-displaced professionals navigate the employment-based immigration system affordably and ethically. We are one of the only organizations in the United States laser focused on this need. Reason 3, scalability. Konstantin and I designed a 9-step roadmap for moving someone from intake to integration. This process is replicable. It works for 2 clients for 200. What we need is the capacity, and that's where your support comes in. Reason 4, hope. Because every professional we help isn't just one success story. They become a symbol. They show their children, their community, and the world that displacement doesn't have to mean despair. Real lives, real stories. Let me put real names and real achievements to this vision. Take Nikita, an engineer who helped design and build the airport in St. Petersburg. Think about the scale of that achievement. An international airport connecting millions of people each year, and yet, when instability forced him to leave, he was suddenly in a country where his credentials meant nothing. Without support, his future could have been reduced to odd jobs. With our guidance, Nikita is now preparing an immigration petition that recognizes his true professional contributions, not just his survival skills. Then there's Dr. Alex, a renowned physician specializing in nutrition research. His studies have advanced our understanding of how diet shapes long-term health. But when conflict uprooted his life, his research nearly vanished with him. We stepped in to help him build a legal pathway back into the professional world. Today, his expertise is once again fueling science that will improve lives for years to come. And consider Andre, a builder who has overseen the construction of residential high-rises and factories. His work once provided homes for families and powered local economies. Yet displacement reduced him to temporary labor, unable to use the skills that have defined his career. With our support, Andre is reclaiming his place as a leader in construction and development. Nikita, Alex, Andre. These men are examples. They are not exceptions. With your partnership, their stories will be multiplied many times over. Your role. So how can you help? First, give, whatever the amount. $50, $500, $5,000. Every gift helps us take on another case. Second, advocate. Share this video. Tell your networks. Maybe you know a hospital, a tech firm, a university that is desperate for skilled professionals. Help us make that connection. Third, partner. Some of you watching are lawyers, translators, mentors, employers. We need your expertise. When you give time or talent, you multiply the impact of every dollar. And finally, believe. Believe that when we invest in human potential, we all win. The larger vision. Constantine often reminds our team, talent is universal, but opportunity is not. We founded Brain Drain to work to close that gap. We want to live in a world where a person's birthplace or the war they fled doesn't decide whether their gifts are wasted. We want to live in a world where the next Einstein doesn't end up driving a taxi because no one helped him fill out the right paperwork. Think about this. What if the doctor who saves your life tomorrow is today sitting idle, waiting for someone to give her a chance? That's the difference your support makes. Friends, history will judge us not by how we treated the vulnerable, but also by how we invested in potential. At Brain Drain Unlimited, Constantine and I are committed to doing both. We believe the future is brighter when displaced professionals are given the chance to shine again. We believe their success is our success, and we believe that you have a role in this story. So today I ask you, partner with us, donate generously, help us turn Brain Drain into Brain Gain. For Nikita, for Alex, for Andre, for countless others still waiting. Again, I thank you for your attention, to quote our political leaders who like to say that, and I hope to see you in the future, and I hope that you are able to help us. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this and maybe even learned something new. If you did, don't just vanish into the algorithm. Hit like, subscribe, and follow us on social. It's the easiest way to support our work and make sure you never miss what's next. Want to stay in the loop without relying on big tech's mood swings? Sign up for our monthly newsletter. And if you've got the means, donations of any size keep our programs running strong. As a 501c3, your gift is tax deductible where the law allows. Together, we can turn Brain Drain into America's next big breakthrough.